morning, good afternoon, and good evening from every part of the world that you might be listening to this news. Welcome to this channel, and thank you for tuning in to Êxpøsêd TV. The news headline: Tinubu exposed. Oshiomole drops bombshell as it reveals President Tinubu's solution for effects of subsidy removal. Once again, thank you for tuning into this channel, and please listen to the end. The news details. Adams Oshiomole, a former governor of Edo State, expressed his belief that President Bola Tinubu possesses an immediate solution to alleviate the adverse effects of fuel subsidy removal. Oshiomole made a statement during an interview on Channels Television Sunday Politics. You would recall that President Bola Tinubu have caused an uproar during his inauguration speech, where he expressly declared to Nigerians that there is no budget for subsidy of fuel. He announced the end of Nigerians' fuel subsidy system during his inauguration address, causing the price of fuel to rise nationwide. According to the ANC candidate, Tinubu is set to encounter nationwide opposition over the elimination of fuel subsidy. But in a statement responding to the fuel shortage on Sunday, Sowore said via Twitter, when at official Abad was bragging that he will remove subsidy whether people protest or not, no matter how long the protest will last, he was speaking with a certainty driven by the impunity he had practiced in Lagos since he captured Lagos in 1999. However, he forgot that so many of the recent struggles that were rooted in recent revolts across Nigeria particularly targeted his feudal lordship over Lagos. He is about to face a national resistance that will clear his doubts regarding his recent thoughtless petrol subsidy policy. Sri Lanka on my mind. #revolution now. Meanwhile, the federal government has stated taking steps to alleviate the fuel problem as Tinubu administration has started talking with stakeholders about the anticipated industrial action that will begin on June 7, Wednesday. The federal government, headed by President Bola Tinubu, is working on an urgent remedy to the pain brought on by the reduction of fuel subsidy, according to the former governor of Edo State, Adams Oshiomole. According to Oshiomole, who spoke on Channels Television Sunday Politics, President Bola Tinubu is aware of the effects the removal of the fuel subsidy is having on Nigerians and is committed to acting swiftly to mitigate it. During the May 29 inauguration, President Tinubu, during his inaugural speech, said it openly that he was going to remove the fuel subsidy. And this statement he made triggered those in the oil market to increase the price of petroleum, which has allowed for fuel scarcity and hike in prices since the second day of the inauguration. We can see that on May 30th, that is the second day after the inauguration of Tinubu, the price of fuel was increased. It rose so quickly due to the statement. Now, there are different prices for different states, for different locations, different petrol stations. Everybody's just giving prices that will benefit them. And this is affecting the day-to-day activities of Nigerians and putting pressure on them, because there's no way you run your day-to-day activity that will not involve you in one way, either directly or indirectly, using petroleum. Imagine those going to work that spends 500 daily, and all of a sudden the price has doubled to 1,000 naira, and that does not mean their salary is being increased. It's the same money they are collecting and spending way above what they're spending previously. So Showore is saying that Tinubu made this decision because it feels like Nigeria is like Lagos State. Because Tinubu actually has control over Lagos State since 1999, when he captured Lagos State. So he was thinking that the feudal power he had in Lagos State is going to be the same in the nation, because he said no matter the protest or not, that he's still going to remove the fuel subsidy, that he doesn't care about the protest. And recently, there was a meeting between Tinubu and the NLC and the TUC also, which the federal government were represented by some individuals. They had the discussion with NLC, and NLC said they cannot come to any conclusion. The meeting did not come to any conclusion, because NLC told them to either take back the fuel subsidy and take the price back to the previous price. Then they can now sit one-on-one to have a discussion and conclude on the price of the fuel and what to do about it. Now the NLC is threatening to go on a strike. They are giving federal government 7 days to conclude before they go on a strike. And the strike is supposed to start on June 7. Now, Oshiomole, who spoke, which was one of those that represented federal government, spoke for Tinubu and said that Tinubu is aware of the effects of the removal of the fuel subsidy, and is aware of how everything is going, and is committed to act swiftly to mitigate it, and that Tinubu is working on how to make sure that life is easy for Nigerians. What's your view on this news? Please share your view in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share, and also click on the subscribe button to subscribe and the bell for more updates. Thank you.